Morgils Cartoon Company. Just for fun.
I was feeling kind of thirsty on a Friday afternoon, so I took the missus strolling down to McGinnis's saloon. We ordered up 2 pints and went our separate ways. She sat with the old Grady girls and I was left to pay. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that, I'm doing fine. Well, I talked about the weather with a farmer named O'Doul. He said it might get wetter in another hour or 2. I said we may have left our windows up at home. I'd better go and shut them. I'll be back before you know. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that,
He's doing fine.
as I walked out on the street, the rain began to fall. The heavens opened up and it turned into a squall. The puddles big as oceans in the blinking of an eye, and I hopped upon a log with nary a thought of staying dry. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that, I'm doing fine. I was floating down a river that used to be our street. There were fishes in the water taking nibbles at my feet. Then a wave came down the avenue that turned me upside down, and I hung on to the log as I went sailing out of town. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that, I'm doing fine. Just then I recognized my house by the weather vane on top, and decided then and there I'd never get the window shut. So kicking with my feet, I tried to turn the log around, but the current was so swift, both my shoes fell off and drowned. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that, I'm doing fine. I saw an ocean liner, and the passengers all waved, and me there on my toothpick upon a watery grave. Then I thought I saw the sun peeking through a cloud, but it was just a lighthouse with its light all flashing around. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that,
he's doing fine.
I feel a bit like Noah when he ventured on the flood. If the rain will ever stop, I'll try and get back to the pub. Now if you see my missus, you can tell her I'm okay, and I really hope to see her again some sunny day. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that, I'm doing fine. Now I'm soaked from top to bottom, but that's not why I cry, or that I'm lost in parts unknown, or surely bound to die, or that I am a castaway, adrift so very far. It's just, you see, I left my pint sitting on the bar. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that, I'm doing fine. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Diddly-dum-dee-die. Diddly-dee, diddly-dum, diddly-dum-dee-die. Other than that, other than that, other than that, I'm doing fine.